friends, it's Dwight. Welcome back to my studio. We're going to do another painting today. So I'm going to be working on a 24 by 36 canvas, and my goal today is to use some neutral colors, which I really haven't done before. I'm going to use some brown, some champagne color, some champagne gold, and maybe just a little bit of sort of like a copper. I think it's called fiery copper. Most of these paints are folk art paints, so we'll be using that today. And we'll be using a little bit of white just to kind of lighten things up in between. So yeah, I'm gonna prep my canvas here in a second. I will show you my paints and we'll get started. Okay guys, here I am back with my paints all mixed. I'm gonna be working on a 24 by 36 canvas today, and these are my colors I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna go for a nice warm palette today. It's not a lot of bright colors, not a lot of blues, or there's no blues, just mostly sort of creams and brown. So I'll start down here, and this is a mixture of Artist Loft Soft Body White with a little bit of Dazzling Metallics White Pearl. This dark color is, I switched things up. I said I was gonna do all folk art, but I ended up using Arteza, and that's burnt umber. And I mixed it with a little bit of this glorious gold right here, just to give it a little bit of shine and lighten it up ever so slightly. Next to that is Dazzling Metallics. That's champagne gold. I've never used that one before. This is folk art champagne. There we go. And this is something different. It is fiery copper. And when I was mixing it up, it was like it had sand in it. Like I could hear it scraping up against the side of the cup. So I don't know, we'll see what that does, if it helps the forming of cells in the composition today. And of course my black down there is Artist Loft Soft Body Black. Now all of these paints are mixed the same. 1 part paint, 2 to 3 parts floetrol, a drizzle of liquitex pouring medium, and water to get to the right consistency. And the black is mixed a little bit differently. It's 1 part paint, 3 to 4 parts floetrol, a drizzle of liquitex pouring medium, and water. So let me see if I can show you, let me get the camera down here, the consistency. So it just kind of goes right in off the stir stick. Okay guys, now I'm going to paint my edges and corners, and I'm going to check the final consistencies of these paints, and we're going to do a column to pour. We'll see you in a second. Hey friends, it's Dwight. I'm back for the first walkthrough, the wet walkthrough. Just wanted to show you these great cells and pearls. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna wait to see how it dries up in here. I may have to go in and clean that up a little bit. As you can see, a little stretched out, which is okay, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, friends, I will show you this in the morning. Hopefully it's dry by then. And we'll do the next steps on this painting and catch you soon. Okay guys, here I am. It is Friday and it is all dry. And I wanted to show you what I'm going to do to this painting. Now, if you can see right there, see how those cells kind of are elongated. I think what happens is either the paint is too thin, which I don't think that's the case in this painting, or there's so much reaction going on the canvas that there's no resistance here in the negative space. In other words, there's no cells butting up against that, so they just keep growing and they keep stretching out. So what my plan is, I got to study this, look at it closely. I'm going to go in and try to make these more round so they sort of fit better. Maybe some of these up here and maybe down in here. I might end up, I'm just looking at it, might end up doing some dotting, but I don't think I have to do a whole lot. There's a lot of color. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna set my camera up. I'm gonna put on time lapse and we can watch. Okay guys, hold on. I'll show you the dried results at the end. Okay guys, here I am with the final dried results. I'll move in and show you a little bit what I did. This was a little tricky because some of these cells that butt up against the black got really thin with the paint and you could barely see the edge. So I just sort of made the cells a little bit bigger, a little more oblong, to sort of fit so you can actually see the illusion of a bigger cell. So if you watched, I did trim back. Let me walk over here. I don't know if you can see at the angle. So at the angle, you can see where the cells really are. This is just black paint up against it. It was interesting to work with because this paint here, fiery copper, it was gritty. And so it left, like, it's shiny. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a texture to it, which is very interesting. I've never used that before. And it's pretty shiny. So I'm looking forward to varnishing this to see what this looks like when it's all said and done. I've not used this paint before. Super sugar metallic. Okay, so I guess it has granules in it. Duh, like sugar. So I like the neutral palette with this. I think it will look great when it is dry. And I look forward to working on my next video. Okay, friends, before I go, I'll just kind of do a quick scan so you can see the interest and the shine. You can see the shine, the reflection of the light. I don't know if you can see between the cells, you see the brightness. Yeah, that's from that paint. There we go. Just give you a good idea. Cool, so let me get back up and show you the last look of it. Hope you like it. Something new and color-wise for me, but I think it's pretty cool. Okay guys, take care. We will see you real soon, and I might use the same color palette, but I may pour it differently. We'll see. Okay, take care.